we are back again with another tutorials on the Scratch 3 or the Scratch desktop. Okay, so today we are going to talk more about the palette and the blocks. So we want to do more of these blocks. Alright, so the first one is the motion. Okay, so for motion we go to looks, sound, event, control, sensing, operators, variables, and my blocks and the extensions too. Alright, so let's dive in and start. With the motion we see the colors being different. All the palettes are different colors. So the motion has the blue color, and the first one is the move. You can, there's an input block where you can input numbers. Alright, so the numbers can be changed, any number that you want. So if you click on the move, yeah, it's your sprite starts to move. Your sprite starts to move, and you can drag and drop here the script area. Then you click on it, yeah, your sprite will move it. And the turn around, 10 clockwise, 15 degrees. There's also an input block where you can input any angles or degrees that you want it to turn. Alright, so 15, it'll, you see it's turning, sprite will be turning. And then you go to the anti-clockwise. Alright, so click on it, see what happens. Feel free, do whatever you want to do. And this one says go to a random position, so it will move from where it is to any position. It can move anywhere, and you can change this mouse pointer. So if I click on it, it will go to where the mouse pointer, you see it's in level. All right, then go to X and Y. So that's where it's currently, but we can change it and say go to 40. X is 40, Y is 14. Okay, so it will move. Yes, you see it moving. All right, and glide 1 second to a random position. It will like take 1 second to any position that it wants, and glide 1 second to X. Yeah, you can also change the figure there. So let's say 100. X is 100, Y is 50. So glide 1 second to, yes, so see it goes there. Then point to direction 90. Now it's pointing to 90. If we click on it and change it to minus 90, alright, so click on it, see, yeah, it turns. Then we have change X by 10, so it will be changing the X value by 10. You can also make it minus 10, then it will be coming to, yeah, the negative position. Set X, this is to set the position of X value. Yes, so you set it and it moves to that position. Anytime that you are starting, then change Y, set X, set Y by, and this if on edge bound. So if it gets to any of the edges, any of the 4 edges, yeah, it will return. Then we have rotation style. All right, so left to right, don't turn around, then or around. All right, so then you have X position, Y position. Yeah, when you're writing the script and you want a fixed position for X, you can, yeah, put this block Y direction. Or so that's the motion block. Now let's talk about loops. Loops says hello, say hello for 2 seconds. All right, then we have say hello. So this will appear on the screen for only 2 seconds and it will disappear. You can't see anymore, but with this it will be on the screen forever. So let's see, this say hello, so hello appears and goes, but with this it will stay on the screen. And if you don't like do anything to it, if you don't hide it, if you don't stop it, it will continue to be on the screen. All right, so say hello for 2 seconds, it will disappear. Okay, then think, you can input some words there, and then it will be on the screen for 2 seconds and disappear. Think forever. Forever. Okay, then costume. So as we did in the previous video, we saw that the costume of the cat is 2. Yeah, some sprites has different costume. They have different costumes a lot, but sprite has two. This sprite has two. So if you want to switch to the next costume, you use this block. Then automatically you put this block, it will rotate, it will alternate, yeah. Okay, so next you switch to the next costume. It first it does that, and yeah. Okay, let's change the direction to 90 so you can see it well. All right, so next costume, you see it's like something like it's walking on the stage, but next costume, yeah, it will be like this, and it will like read the scripts. All right, then switch backdrop. So if you want to change backdrop, then next backdrop as we did for the next costume, it's the same. Then change size by 10. You want to change the size, you increase the size by 10. If you put minus, it will reduce the size by 10. You can input a higher figure or a lower figure and set size to 100. So this will change the size. Now it's 100. You can also change the size. Okay, then let's talk about change color. So if you change color, you see it will be changing the color. You can input a lower number or higher figure here, and it will also set color effect too. Okay, so then we can also click here. We want to like do fishy stuffs. Okay, so fishy eye. All right, so now it's okay. We have 0, so let's change the 0 to 10. All right, so let's click on it. Yeah, see, yeah, it's changed. Okay, let's do it 50. All right, and see what happens. Okay, so it changes like fishy eye. That's funny, not funny. Okay, and then you have also, you can change, yeah. All right, so and graphic, and then we have show hide. If you want to hide it for some time and show it later. All right, so is that a blue? And if you go to front layer, all right, so we have front and back of different layers. Then we have the forward and backward costume numbers, backdrop numbers, size. All right, so these are the looks blocks. Okay, now sound. Yeah, so we can add different sounds as we want, and we can also record our own voice. That sound, stop all sounds if you want to stop every sound on the script. Yeah, and pitch. All right, so the pitch, you can change the input with a pitch effect 100. Can also change the input clear sound effect. Okay, so you can clear and then all right, so then we have change volume. Okay, yeah, that's good. You can change volume too, and yeah, set volume to 100% or 50% or whatever you want to put in. Then volume, so yeah, you can declare. Okay, so later about the sound block, and then events. When you talk about the events, then normally the starting block of the script, the starting block. And so normally for beginners we start with a flag. So when you click on the flag here, it has two, yeah, with the script will evaluate. Yeah, yeah, will, yeah, decide to run the script. Yeah, yeah. Then space bar, yeah, the space bar key is pressed, so it will run the script. And this, when this script is clicked, that means if you click on your scripts that you have, assuming I have this, I have move, and then looks. Okay, next costume, and then yeah. So when this script, when the sprite, sorry, when the sprite, okay, so when the sprite is clicked, no, so I don't click the flag, but I click on the sprite and it starts running the script. All right, so that's it. And then let's go back to the events. Okay, when the backdrop switches, so when the backdrop switches, it will run the scripts that you have under this block. And when loudness, that means in a class, assuming in a class or in a community or in a program, you can use this to determine the loudness when it gets to extreme. Like you can make a notification that the noise is too much, the loudness is too much. So you can use this block. And then when I receive message, this communication between sprites, different sprite, two or more sprites here. So when they receive message, they'll do something, and then broadcast. So you broadcast, you use this block to broadcast information to different sprites. And when you broadcast, the next sprite you have to use, the one broadcasting will use this, and the others, when they receive message, they have to run a script, they have to do something. So it's very good, it's very good for, I mean, writing stories. Yeah, it is very good idea. Okay, we are going to do it later, but let's move on and broadcast message and wait. So they will broadcast message and wait for the others to respond. Okay, so that's mainly the event. And controls are normally the loops. Okay, so you have wait, you want to delay your script for a while, your sprites, the motion, you want to give it a time. So you will use wait 1 second, or you can input any seconds or minutes or whatever you want. And then repeat is the number of times you want your sprite to like do an action. Then forever you want to do it like non-stop. Okay, then all right, so that's for the forever block. And then we come to if then. It's a condition we make. Normally it's a condition. If something happens, then that's a different action. That's the if. So we can put here, then we can come to sensing, or let's go to motion, and we pick this if. So if something happens, no, no, no. Let's use sensing. So if something like it's touching mouse pointer, then we want it to turn 15 degrees. So this is a condition we use. Okay, so that's for the if block. Then we come to one more if. So if like the same, if touching mouse pointer, then move, or else. So if it's not touching the mouse pointer, it will continue to do its action, move forward or move backward. So that's it. Else, the difference between these two blocks. And wait until an action happens. Okay, then repeat until an action happens, and then it will evaluate whatever you put in here. Then stop all, or you can stop this script, whatever script that you have, and other scripts in sprite. Okay, then we can make clone. When I start as a clone, so it can clone, it's like duplicate itself, create clone of myself, or create, if we have different sprite, it will give us options here. Delete clones. All right, so these are for the control. Then sensing, it senses object color, so the mouse pointer or edge or whatever sprites that you have there. Then touching color, touching color is touching, then an action will happen. Distance to the mouse. Okay, so it will sense, ask what's your name, and wait for the answer. Okay, then we have key space bar, space, like we have all the keys here. So then we have mouse pointer, we have mouse X, mouse Y, drag, set drag mode. Okay, loudness, as we did earlier on. Timer, reset timer. Then backdrop, state current year. the days since 2000, then username. Okay, then we come to the operators, which is more for our calculations and yeah, the numerics. Okay, so we have plus, minus, so we can put in here simply. Let's type something. Okay, 67 plus 48. I don't know the answer, so what's the answer? It will tell me the answer. It gives me the answer. You can use the minus, you can put on here, and then we calculate. You can divide, say pick random 1 to 10, like you're making a game. Okay, so we can also use for different projects. And then we come to greater than, less than, equal. And okay, so this block is more of two conditions. Okay, one and one are true if they are true, and this if one is true, or if the first one is true, or it will understand not. So join. Okay, so these are more about the operators, and we have variables. You can make variables here, then make a block, which we are going to do more about in later tutorials. Okay, so these are basically for the blocks.